The chaplain will now read the roll call of the honored dead.
The Civil War, World War I, World War II, the Korean War, the Vietnam War, Operation Iraqi Freedom. The following is a list of veterans from the Manhasset area who have died since Memorial Day last year. Peter Battaglia, Francis Similyuka, James Cunningham, George Erickson, Raymond Holla, Michael Henahan, Gerard Malloy, Dominic Pontolio, Walter Sidlecki, Peter Tempesta.
Thank you, Lionel. We will now conduct our flag raising. Taps will be played as the Sergeant at Arms brings our flag to full mast. At my command, those covered, hand salute. Those uncovered, hand over heart. Hand salute. Two. The poem recitation, In Flanders Fields, will be recited by Elizabeth Perella of the American Legion Auxiliary.
This poem was written in 1915 by Lieutenant Colonel John McCrae, a physician and poet who served on the front lines with the Canadian Army during the First World War. He was inspired to write it after the funeral of a close friend and fellow soldier when he observed the wild poppies that were blooming among the graves. And fellow soldier when he observed the wild poppies that were blooming among the graves. The poppy has become a symbol of the blood shed by those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in times of conflict. It has been the American Legion family's official flower of remembrance since 1920. In Flanders Fields by John McCrae. In Flanders Fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky, the larks, still bravely singing, fly scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead. Short days ago, we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow, loved and were loved, and now we lie in Flanders Fields. Take up our quarrel with the foe. To you from failing hands we throw the torch. Be yours to hold it high. If ye break faith with us who die, we shall not sleep, though poppies blow in Flanders Fields.
We will now have the Star Spangled Banner sung by Miss Catherine Lowe.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets wriggling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Catherine. The bagpiper will play Amazing Grace as we now place our wreath in front of the Gold Star Monument. will now present the high school awards and introduce our Poppy Queen.
Boys State is a one-week citizenship and leadership training program which has been in operation in every state since 1936. The program takes place during the last week of June in upstate New York. 1,200 young men from all over the state will attend this year. Representing Manhasset High School, we have Alexander Demirjian, Jeffrey Lynn, and Thomas Cooney. Gentlemen, congratulations to each of you. The auxiliary will now present their awards with Patricia O'Brien.
Thank you for joining us to remember and also to respond to the challenges of in Flanders Fields. Our Poppy Queen is a long-standing tradition within the Manhasset American Legion Auxiliary. She is a reminder to all that the American Legion family will always memorialize and hold in the deepest respect those who gave all to protect our freedom, whether more than 100 years ago in Flanders Fields, or while recently deployed or serving in the United States. Tess Harvey is a junior at Manhasset High School and a member of the American Legion Auxiliary. She is a very dedicated volunteer for our community, our veterans, our deployed military, and their families. Please join me in congratulating Tess Harvey, our 2025 Poppy Queen. We are very fortunate to have the opportunity to send 3 young women to Empire Girls State this year. The program is very similar to the one that Vice Commander Brooks just announced regarding the boys. They form a fictitious 51st state and then serve on the government of that state. I'd like to introduce the 2 young women who are here from Manhasset High School who will attend. First is Tess Harvey, our Poppy Queen. And next is Delaney Salone. All 3 young women are also receiving Robert's Rules of Orders. Our third could not be here today.
Thank you, Patricia. The next part of the agenda is my address to you. It's not going to be more than a half hour long. Only kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, veterans, friends of veterans, and families of veterans. Society likes to use the word hero. They're sports heroes, action heroes, political heroes. But is there any more deserving of the title than the more than 1 million men and women who have sacrificed their lives in defense of this nation? They're the heroes. 50 years ago, the Vietnam War ended. Much like our withdrawal from Afghanistan, history will be kinder to those who fought the war rather than it will be to the policymakers who managed it. For it is the veterans, not the politicians, who give us our freedom. True heroes are not the quarterbacks who successfully execute Hail Mary passes or the baseball players who hit walk-off home runs. It isn't the Hollywood actor who looks so good dodging imaginary bullets and fake explosions. It's the military veteran, the police officer, the firefighter, and others who risk and far too often lose their lives protecting and defending all of us. Heroes that we honor today are not exclusive to any gender, race, or religion. They come from all economic classes and backgrounds. They hail from all 50 states, and some have migrated from other countries. They are a diverse group wedded to the belief that America is a nation worth dying for. We are gathered so that we can remember their sacrifices and celebrate the fact that throughout our history, this great country produces such men and women of honor. We must not forget them. We should also remember the proclamation signed by a distinguished veteran in 1955. Quote, I, Dwight D. Eisenhower, President of the United States of America, do hereby proclaim Memorial Day, Monday, the 30th of May in 1955, as a day of nationwide prayer for permanent peace, unquote. It is a prayer that every American and every decent human should share, not just on Memorial Day, 2025, but the rest of the year as well. Thank you for being here. God bless you. God bless America, and may God please watch over our Gold Star families. Thank you. We will now have a presentation by the Manhasset High School Marching Band. That was a wonderful presentation. On behalf of the American Legion, I'd like to thank all of you who took the time to participate in our ceremony. I would like to acknowledge those who helped with this program. The Manhasset High School Band, under the direction of Mr. Gregory Sisko, with trumpeters Colleen Barcelona and James Tsikuras, and drummer Joshua Lynn. Piper Kevin Shields of the Innisfada Gaelic Band. The Nassau County Police Department. The staff of the Parks and Recreation Department. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please join Catherine Lau in singing God Bless America.
Before I invite you to sing this song with me, I'd like to share a few words about the founding of this beautiful song. Shortly after becoming an American citizen in 1918, Irving Berlin, already a highly successful popular lyricist and composer, was inducted and stationed at Camp Upton in Yaphank, New York, Long Island. He beguiled his commanding officers into allowing him to write a rousing musical comedy revue, which would serve to raise both funds and Army morale. For the finale of this production, Yip Yip Yaphank, Berlin wrote the original God Bless America. But he felt the song was too solemn for a comedy, and he put it aside for 20 years. In the fall of 1938, as fascism and war threatened Europe, Irving Berlin decided to write a peace song. He recalled an unpublished version of a song that he had set aside in a trunk, took it out, and shaped it into a second national anthem, God Bless America. The final version of this song is dated November 2nd, 1938. I invite you to join in the refrain of God Bless America.
While the storm clouds gather far across the sea, let us swear allegiance to a land that's free. Let us all be grateful for this land so fair, as we raise our voices in a solemn prayer. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above. From the mountains to the prairies, to the oceans white with foam. God bless America, our home, sweet home. God bless America, our home, sweet home.
Thank you very much, Catherine. That was beautiful. And the story behind it is even more beautiful. Well, this is the end of the ceremony. So God bless our veterans and God bless America. Thank you for coming.